Great. Let's pick a new topic. Since you seem to enjoy debates with nuance and philosophy-style reasoning, here are some fun options. 1.
AI should be allowed to make legal decisions.
Pro. AI is unbiased, processes vast amounts of data, and can deliver consistent judgments. Opening statement. AI should be allowed to make legal decisions. My side. 1. Consistency and impartiality. Humans are prone to bias, conscious or unconscious. AI can analyze cases using objective data, ensuring that similar cases are treated similarly, reducing inequities in legal outcomes.
It's not true that AI is unbiased. If the data the AI is biased or manipulated, then the output, the verdict, will be too. Let's say I put a basket of apples outside my home with a "free apples" label written on it, then Luigi comes and takes an apple from the basket. Then I go to the AI police and say, "Luigi took an apple away from me." The AI would think Luigi stole an apple, stealing equals crime, therefore Luigi deserves punishment. Secondly, laws aren't always moral. For example, free speech is punishable by law in some places.
Rebuttal. AI should be allowed to make legal decisions. 1. Bias is a valid concern, but not unique to AI. Human judges are biased too, based on culture, upbringing, socioeconomic status, or personal prejudice. AI bias can be identified, audited, and corrected more systematically than human bias. Humans can't easily debug personal prejudice. 2. Your example of the apples. You're right, a naive AI could misclassify Luigi's action as theft. But AI can be designed to include context, training it to consider intent, consent, and circumstances. The AI doesn't have to rigidly apply stealing equals crime. It can weigh evidence the way a human would. 3. Law versus morality. AI's job isn't necessarily to enforce morality, it's to apply the law consistently. Human judges also enforce laws that may conflict with personal morality, but we accept that as part of the system. AI could even help highlight conflicts between law and ethical norms, providing recommendations to lawmakers. 4. Scalability and oversight. AI doesn't replace human judgment entirely. It can augment decision-making, catching errors or inconsistencies faster than humans. Think of it as a legal assistant with extreme computational power. Counterpoint summary. Yes, AI can reflect bias or misinterpret laws if poorly designed. But humans are biased too, and AI offers the possibility of auditing, correction, and consistent application at a scale humans can't achieve.
AI is not able to identify bias on its own. It operates on statistics and data fed to it. If the AI is fed and under the thumb of a government, then it is already biased because it aligns with the government values. While humans can see unfairness and act to fix it.
Now you've hit the power and control argument, which is extremely important. Let's unpack this carefully. Why AI could be problematic under your scenario. One AI depends entirely on input data. AI cannot decide for itself what is fair or biased. It calculates based on statistical patterns and training data. If the government or any entity feeds it biased data or programs it with biased rules, the AI will faithfully reflect those biases. 2. Bias becomes systemic. Unlike a single human judge who might act against unfair laws or policies, an AI system enforces the bias at scale. Every decision it makes will align with whatever dataset or rules it was given, meaning an unjust government could impose consistent but unfair verdicts across thousands of cases. 3. Humans can exercise discretion. Humans can recognize unfairness, moral dilemmas, or gaps in the law. They can bend rules, issue pardons, or interpret laws creatively to achieve justice. AI lacks moral reasoning and cannot challenge the law or system it's embedded in, so it risks rigidly enforcing injustice. 4. Accountability and trust. When an AI makes a harmful legal decision, it's unclear who is responsible, the programmers, the government, or the AI itself. Humans can be held accountable and corrected. AI is a black box, which makes systemic abuse harder to detect and correct. Key insight, open quote. The danger isn't that AI is imperfect, it's that it can systematically enforce bias and injustice at scale without human moral judgment or the ability to recognize unfairness outside its programming. Close quote. Rebuttal. AI safeguards and oversight can mitigate bias. 1. Independent auditing. AI systems can be designed with transparent algorithms and logs of every decision. Independent auditors, human or AI, can monitor for systematic bias, flagging unfair patterns for review. This is harder with humans who can hide or rationalize their biases. 2. Multi-source training. Instead of relying solely on government-provided data.
Okay, but I think the risk of manipulation remains high. Let's say a labor movement goes on strike. If the corporation is rich and influential, it can influence the AI to obscure the laws that ensure workers' rights, and instead show only the laws that punish the works in favor of the corporation.
Why your example strengthens your case. 1. AI reflects whoever controls it. AI cannot independently determine fairness or justice. It acts according to the rules, data, and weighting provided to it. If a powerful corporation can influence what data or laws the AI sees, it could systematically favor the wealthy or politically powerful, while suppressing protections for workers or marginalized groups. 2. Scale of potential abuse. Unlike a single biased human judge, AI can enforce these skewed rules at massive scale, affecting thousands or millions of people simultaneously. A human judge might be swayed by a corporation, but the scope is limited. AI magnifies the effect. 3. Subtle manipulation. The AI could obscure legal protections in subtle ways, ranking laws in a misleading order, interpreting ambiguous rules against workers, or giving biased reasoning in verdicts. Many people wouldn't realize the bias because AI decisions appear objective, giving the illusion of fairness. 4. Limited recourse. If AI delivers a biased verdict, challenging it could be extremely difficult. You'd need access to the AI's training data, algorithms, and weighting system, which is often proprietary or controlled by the corporation government. Humans can appeal human judges more easily. AI can become a black box of systemic injustice. Key insight. Open quote. The risk isn't just bias, it's systemic manipulation by powerful entities, which AI cannot detect or resist on its own. Human oversight can help, but in scenarios where oversight is also compromised, AI could amplify oppression rather than deliver justice.